All right, for our last test, we're gonna do simple carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates has the most directions. So take a moment, pause, focus on the directions. All right, so hopefully you paused and you listened to the directions. Simple carbohydrates, we're gonna need to set up a hot water bath. So that is what I'm setting up on the hot plate over here. You can see it is turned on, so it is heating up. All right, focus back on our test tubes. All right, so for simple carbohydrates, we're gonna use glucose. Glucose is a monomer or monosaccharide. So just like before, that's gonna go into my positive. Just 2 little squirts is all you need. Still using water for our negative control. Hopefully you've thought about why we're using water for our negative control. And then, just like we have for the others, we're still using our Thor sample. Stirring it up, as always, because he does have multiple things in his. Okay. So now we're going to use a third different indicator. This indicator is called Benedict's. Benedict's solution. You'll notice that it is a much brighter blue than the Bio-Ret is, and this will change color in the presence of simple carbohydrates or monosaccharides. For this one, we're going to use a whole test tube, or pipette full. Okay. If you notice, nothing really changed. They're all the same color. Remember, we needed to set up a hot water bath for this experiment to work. So I've got my hot water bath going. Move it closer to the frame. Okay, I'm gonna put my positive and my negative in carefully. Then I'm gonna put my Thor sample in. Turn them so that you can see. Angle my camera a little bit so you can see a little bit better. All right. Now I'm gonna stop the video and actually put it on a time lapse so that you can see what's going on. All right, so here you can see the results after our Benedict's test. We have our positive sample, which was our glucose, which has turned red or red-orange. We have our negative sample of water that has stayed blue. And then we have Thor's sample that has turned like a red, orange, brownish color. So we can see now that Thor's sample more closely relates to or matches the positive glucose sample with the Benedict's and the heat. So that would indicate that Thor's sample does in fact have glucose in it, or yes, simple carbohydrates in it.